Thank you, Honorable Chair. The ACDP rise this morning to extend our deepest condolences to the families of 5 children killed in a horrific accident on their way to school in Mitchell's Plain. May the Lord grant you comfort by his Holy Spirit in the midst of your sorrow. As we consider this budget, the ACDP wish to focus attention on the growing crises in the child sector. There is a critical need for a roundtable on the plight of vulnerable children and urgency for this committee to increase oversight on the work of the department in the sector. We have requested a roundtable, Minister, in committee and want to reiterate that call here today. Child activist and journalist Robin Wolfson Foster rightly commented that children is the constituency-based politicians and the state ignore because they do not protest or burn tires. This is at the very heart of the issues affecting children. Their voices remain silent even in the lawmaking and policy process. The state seek to close their schools without hearing their voices and effectively ignore their plight of homelessness and hunger by defunding NGOs in Gauteng and KwaZulu-Natal. In the Karoo, there's only one YCC, Huis Triumph, serving the vast area of Oudtshoorn, Lugamka, De Rust, and Prince Albert all the way to Beaufort West. The ACDP sought a social partner for its doors to remain open, and the Baan Christian Church, under the leadership of Roelof Quant, heeded that call. Congregants who contribute to the billions available to this department committed another 1.5 million to restore dignity to 30 boys. Our call for further engagement on the growing need of vulnerable children in the Karoo to the MEC social development here in the Western Cape remain unanswered. We are calling for the capacity of Huis Triumph to be expanded and for protection services in the Karoo to be upscaled urgently. The war on children is in the numbers. Violence against children is widespread, with 1 in 3 children reporting some form of maltreatment. A 2013 study in the Western Cape found that 98.9% of adolescents had witnessed community violence. 40.1% had been a direct victim of community violence. 76.9% had witnessed home violence. 58.6% had been a victim of home violence, and 75.8% had either had direct or indirect exposure to school violence. 26% of adolescents have experienced some form of sexual assault. The impact of this on our nation will be seen in the decades to come. In closing, I want to acknowledge your commitment, Minister, by the continuation of the program with the community of Lavender Hill in Southern Peninsula, initiated by the ACDP and now driven by Western Cape Province and the National Department. This was a response by you on a budget vote 2 years ago. It is our hope that we can do exactly the same for children in the Karoo. God bless you.